Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be setting up my traveler's notebook for the month of October. And honestly, I can't remember the last time I set up my traveler's notebook. I think it was in the spring maybe. Maybe it could have even been March of this year. So it's definitely been a while. And I kind of took everything out of my traveler's notebook and I was kind of keeping it separately, and that just hasn't been working. So today we're gonna set it back up. So I kind of have a pile here and we're gonna sort through it. So this is everything that I'm gonna fit in the cover. So this is the cover, and this is an A6. This is from Chic Sparrow, and I can't remember which leather this is, but it's an extremely floppy leather. As you can tell, it doesn't really have any structure to it, but I want to use it because of the red color. So this is the cover that I'm going to use. I also have these charms that I haven't used in a really long time, so I think I might try to use this one. So we're just going to go ahead and pull that out. And then I also have some stickers that I'll probably add in. And maybe a couple more. I also have these tip-ins that are very old from Planner Perfect. I think, let me think about this. What year is this from? Fall of 2020? Is it that long ago? Maybe. So I never use these. They're just so cute. I didn't want to write on the back of them. So I have these. Then I have my A6 Techo. I have a blank grid notebook, and then I also have a notebook that I have all set up for scripture writing. And then I also have my moleskin pocket that I use for practicing Spanish. So we're going to try to fit all of this inside this one traveler's notebook. So let's go ahead and get started. I think I'll probably do the cover, the inside cover first, the flap. So this is, like I said, a very floppy leather. So this was a divider from the Happy Planner. I think it was for the mini. And I just cut the little, what are they called? I basically cut the spine off so I could just slide it right in here to make it a little bit more sturdy. So because of the size of my Hobonichi though, I might actually have to put this on the back cover. But all right, enough talking, let's go ahead and get into it. So I have this, and I want to try to see if these will fit in or if it's gonna take up. It might look weird because it's basically like her top and bottom, so that's not gonna work. I think if I just put this one in, it's kind of just gonna look like a pumpkin. So let's take that one out. That one's not gonna work. Could try this one, maybe right here. That's kind of cute. All right, if I do that, then these might not be able to fit in here. Let me see if I can slide these all the way on the top. That's too high. That one would probably work. This one, I think I'm actually I want to keep this in here because I've been using, I want to use the stars right here. I use these in my teacher planner, but the stars I've been using in my Hobonichi to mark like when I have work events. So I'm not writing it down twice, I'm just writing it down once. But I kind of have like that little star to remind myself. So we'll just let those poke out. All right, we'll see how that works. All right, so now let me gather all of this, and honestly, all this might not fit. This is the pen side note that I've been using in my Hobonichi. Let me see if it's focusing. It is. Okay, so this is the Muji, and this is actually the 0.5, and this came in a set of, I want to say 12 colors maybe. I was using the Muji 0.38 and just the plain black, and I felt like I love the way that it writes on the Hobonichi paper, but I sometimes felt like the tip was so tiny that it was almost giving me the feeling of like scratching the paper. So I went up to the 0.5 and I think it's perfect. So that's the largest thing. It's pretty thick that we're gonna try to fit in here. And I might actually also take out my pencil board and slide this in the back, and I might grab, where are my sticky notes? I have these really small, not sticky notes, but tabs. And I might use one of these to, let's see what color is not on here, probably. Let's use the yellow. I might use a tab to mark where I'm at. And then just take the pencil board out as I need it. So we are all the way back here in beginning of October. And that should fit like right there. Okay. So I want to put this in. I'm still trying to decide if I should just slide it in the back like this and then put everything else on the strings. But the only problem is that because this is so chunky, when I open it up, it's really lopsided. Obviously, because we don't have a lot of the year left. So I might actually have to put this on a string and move it to the front. So let's try that. Try to slide it in the middle somewhere. Let's see. All right, let me see if I can slide this in here. And I don't think it will do anything to the spine. I mean, it never did beforehand. Okay. All right, so Hobonichi is in. Am I still on frame? Okay, there we go. All right, next we have, let me go ahead and put this charm on because I feel like when I start adding things, it's gonna be harder. I don't know if I should put this on the top so it kind of hangs up here, or if I should put it on the bottom. I think I should probably put it on the top. I think if it's on the bottom, it might get crushed in my bag. And let's try to put it on the string, actually not the one that's tied, an untied one. And this little charm is from, let's see, Opal Wild on Etsy, and she has the cutest charms. These are the first and the only charms that I've ever bought, like for my traveler's notebooks, but all of her charms, they all have a theme. They're seasonal, so right now it's fall. She has really cute like fall and Christmas ones. She also has summer. I love them. All right, so that's on there. One thing about charms, though, if you don't like the sound of the charm constantly hitting your desk, then you probably would not be interested in a charm for your traveler's notebook. All right, next I have my moleskin, and this, I'm not sure, this is like a hard cover. I don't know if this spine will end up cracking. So I think for this one, I'm just gonna slide it right in the back cover. And I'm gonna put it right after this one. So I'll stick it right here on the same band that the charm is on. Make sure that's still up there. Okay. Last but not least, we're gonna put this in. Let me make sure this will close actually, because this stuff might not all fit. It's already pretty thick. Let me see if this band, oh gosh, it looks like it's gonna pop. Okay, that's pretty thick. All right, I might have to take out my moleskin. Let's just slide that out and see if I can fit my insert in, because this is really what keeps getting, whoops, what keeps getting lost. And I'll show you guys a flip through of this really quick. So this is an A6 insert from, where's this from? Paper Penguin Co. or Penguin Paper Co. on Etsy. So I just went ahead and pre-decorated it for the entire month. I did use a couple of pages back in March, and now it is ready to go. So I just used nothing complicated. I just took out a bunch of fall washi and decorated, and I went ahead and pre-dated all of it, and it was actually perfect. I think I have one page left over after October 31st, so I definitely want to get this in here because I have not been able to get up super early to do my scripture reading. Okay, so let's see if just those two things fit. All right, see, that feels a little bit better. Just my Hobonichi and then the one insert. I don't think the second insert will fit. I might be able to slide it in here. It is blank. I mean, I just have it for extra pages. So I think I'm gonna leave this at home, put it in my little planner bin. This is just not gonna fit. There's not enough space. My Hobonichi, I feel like, is way too big. All right, so let's see if it will close. That feels a lot better. So there's the top view. Everything fits in. Well, my two things fit in here. Bottom. And this pen loop, you know what? I've not tried to put a pen in there yet. Let's see if this will fit. It looks pretty small, but it is really flexible. Oh yeah, that'll fit. Okay, perfect. There we go. All right, so there is my A6 Traveler's Notebook all set up for the month of October. This I will just keep carrying in my work bag since it didn't fit, but that's fine. I mean, the good thing about this is that it has a band, so I don't really put anything in it, but because of the size and it's a hard cover, it's really easy to just to throw in my bag. My Hobonichi, I had the pencil board in there, and I had sticky notes, and things would just fall out. So yeah, so that's everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like planner related videos, please subscribe. If you guys have any questions about anything I talked about today, please leave them in the comments down below. I hope you are having a wonderful beginning of October and you have an awesome week, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.